Right, and we're back. Quick look at the leaderboard. Lucy O'Sullivan 10 points up. They're coming into some tricky stuff, but she's leading that X's by 3. Jari Haavisto has taken a 1 point lead. Now, this is a bit of an issue because I said Jari couldn't win this. Tim Gillingham and Duncan Busby and Chris White are tied one behind him. It's going to be a bit tight.
Okay, so we're on target 15. It's a bunny. Film target 23 yards at 33 degrees. Now, what a lot of people may find in this target is that their rangefinder doesn't quite match up with what you actually need to shoot it off. Maybe because it's short, maybe because it's so steep, I'm not sure. But if people had any sense about them, they would have made a note from what they shot this on yesterday. Hopefully the likes of Lucy, who's never done this before, has done that. But we'll see. Have a look at this target. It's really steep. Exposure wise, not too bad because the wind's coming from behind me here. You've got, obviously, it's quite hilly at the top there, and it's not too bad. This loop, 15 round to 20, 20 is actually quite exposed, but 15, say, through to 19 are pretty alright exposure wise, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. The only hard thing about this is how steep it is and how small that bunny face looks. Let's have a look.
They're not overly skilled. A couple of these GBs at shooting bunnies. I mean, Hope generally likes to throw points away, and the bit you missed out in that commentary is it's not to do with the size of the face. It's that you look down there, and there is a lot of faces.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I've seen Gillingham miss on this very bunny. I mean, 33 degrees doesn't actually sound that brutal, but you stand on a ski slope.
Yeah, it is hard.
Just about.
Looks like it's caught on the left-hand side.
Yeah. Do you think she wrote her marks down, Lucy?
Yeah, I have a good feeling she was putting her notes down. I mean, she was shooting with Simon yesterday, would have given her a lot of help. But I think one of the main points would have been that she needs to make notes.
Yes, be racing home for their tea.
Yeah. Or from the police.
4 for Inga.
4 for Lucy as well.
4 for Lucy.
I think it's a place you can pick up some points. Do you know what I mean? Like if these two drop a couple now, you know, the likes of Hope can take a few.
This is done in the ladies. I mean, it's not even like Inga to a certain degree is only 3x's adrift, but I mean, Hope is going to leave this weekend going. I mean, I hope she sees that she set some kit up, it didn't really work. I hope she can go to the World Fields in a good state of mind, but she is just going to go, this was a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, it's going to
4 for
like
Lucy. It's, you know, this time last year in horrible weather, you know, Toya Ellison was setting an X count that was just obscene.
Yeah.
And, you know, Hope was not far behind her. So,
to the gents.
Chris White, Duncan Busby tied. The leader is in the next step up for Jari Haavisto.
It's so tight between these 4. 1 point between the 4 of them. Anyone can win this, no?
Yeah, I mean, how's it going to pan out? Are they
Tim's looking like he's going to...
Yeah, I mean, I've still got my money. I know Haavisto's got there, but, I mean, what are they going to do? Are they going to go point at a time, point per target, or something stupid?
Who knows?
I mean, I know it's in silhouette, but it's not the best shape.
Oh, it's the top target. Oh, he's put the X in the top target. Does he know?
He hasn't worked it out.
Oh,
he hasn't banged the bow down yet. He's taking this well.
He's just cracking on. I hope he knows. It looked like he had a shake of the head that he knew.
I'm surprised he hasn't gone, but that's an X.
I mean, fair play. I mean,
stoic.
He's just.
I'm impressed with how he, you would have thrown the ball.
Could you imagine? I mean, Tim would have gone nuts if he'd done that. He has done, but
Well, that's it done for Chris.
5 points is a lot. He's going to shoot these so quick. He's going to shoot these 3 before Duncan's. Oh no, Duncan's shot 1. Duncan's got a 4 there on the right, I think. Chris has got 3 X's there. One of them's in the wrong place.
I mean, I can't believe they're laughing.
I think Tim's just there going, "Yep, been there, buddy."
Yes. But when Tim Gillingham did it, it was first or second target of the day. It wasn't halfway round when there's nothing left.
We jinxed him.
Well, you did.
This is our fault. We jinxed him. That is Duncan.
It is.
I don't know.
Looks like a stormtrooper with a bow.
Yeah.
That's a 5 for Duncan. Yeah. We'll just go back to Anna Walls and Hope Greenwood. And Hope, she's bad at shooting bunnies. But I mean, it's like, I don't know. I mean, like, it's I mean, Anna Walls has gone, for my money, X5-4, and Hope's gone hair's breadth out 4, hair's breadth out 4.
Just how a day's going, kind of thing.
Hair's breadth out 4. I mean,
what you're saying about equipment changes? I mean, what has she changed?
Put a lot of weight on the bow, changed the way she shot a thumb trigger, changed the model of the thumb trigger, changed the scope, changed the pin, changed everything. And therefore changed the height of a sight tape.
Changed them back.
She was changing them back most of yesterday.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, it's something that worked in practice. So,
Joining back with Duncan on his last arrow.
Duncan's still, gonna shoot this.
Yeah.
Yeah, middle. And then it'll be Haavisto and Gillingham.
Are they going to take that arrow out?
You wouldn't, I mean, it's not like you'd make him go on a walk of shame.
No. I mean, you would maybe, just for a laugh.
I'd say it's a surprisingly valid point you've just made.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's kind of tricky to get down there.
Yeah.
You've 3 options. You go get it. Jari Haavisto going, I'm 1 point up. This is a pretty big competition. I don't want to shoot a kiss out.
Yeah.
You agree as a group that Jari can shoot his first arrow on Chris's target.
Yeah.
But it's not really going to help you for what you're trying to do.
Yeah, or you could shoot it on the spare face.
Yeah, there's 3 spots. So Gillingham's...
Jari's first one goes in the top
85.
right here, then we know that's the agreement they've come to. Just to save some extra steps. I'd be tempted to shoot a clean face.
Yeah, I would have gone to my group. You got an issue with that? Dead centre X for Gillingham.
Really good shot. I mean, he can really pile the pressure on Jari here by just stuffing them in the middle, getting off the peg.
Yes, and you know that's what he's going to do.
That's exactly it, yeah. It's a tactic, this. It's a good one.
He's got... It's not bad. He's not bustling on and off the line or anything like that. Bet he wishes that had gone. You know, he's not doing it out of badness, but he is going, I'll put arrows down there.
Yeah. No, it's part of it, though, isn't it? It's not...
Yeah, there's no... You'll never see Tim Gillingham, you know, he's too well brought up to step off a line while the other boy's at full draw.
Yeah.
But it is, you know, he knows that the other guys are going to spot for him. He knows that if he smacks that down, X5-ish, probably a 5, he's got 15. Duncan dropped 1 on it. Jari hasn't shot an arrow.
Yeah.
And Jari is either shooting in the back of Chris's arrow or onto a different target face. No, he went down the back of Chris's arrow.
Fair enough.
I don't think that's a clever move. I think that shows a certain degree of lack of, you know, savvy about what you can do, whatever. I mean, I have zero doubt I'll find out when he comes back in. If it had been Gillingham who had to shoot into the back of it, he would have been like, no.
Well, it's a thicker arrow as well, do you mean? But
X.
Jari cracking on here as well.
but it would have been a really simple, I'm not putting an arrow down there.
Yeah.
In the back of an arrow. And I mean, that one undoubtedly, he's gone X. If he goes X again, Jari, he undoubtedly clipped Chris's arrow. I'm not saying, but it's a tiny little face. You cannot slide it down the back of it for another X. If he goes X here, it's even more silly because he should have had 3 X's.
Yeah.
Bit of poor management, but I mean, again, it depends if you know about the rounds and
how much in the mixer is he with the X's? Anyway, it would have been
bad if it was a 4 that it had smashed out into. And I do not believe that. I think there's some American pros watching this going, I wouldn't have shot it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
I mean, to be fair, I think Chris is so fed up he might have turned around and gone, if you want it out, you go get it.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to know how Chris is feeling. I mean, I know he's going to be
sick as a parrot.
I know he's going to be gutted, but he walked off the line laughing.
Yeah,
it might be a bit external, but yeah, there is. But he's always had one eye on next week.
That's
a 4. He has always had one eye on next week, and even this, a big event, is partly preparation for next week.
I'll give you that, but I can't believe he didn't think he was in with a shot.
No,
so, target's running out for Hope and Inga. It's 11. Hope slightly pulling away for Inga. Anna Walls hanging on to that 4th place. Jari Haavisto 77. Team Gillingham 77. Busby drops one for 76. And there's no Chris White on that board anymore. Christian Spura from the group behind is having a good day, 74. We will be back with more soon.